Bon allez, c'est reparti pour du Batman, l'épisode 2 est sorti. Alors, la dernière fois, on s'était laissé sur l'arrestation du Don Falcon et sur des révélations douteuses sur le compte de la famille Wayne. Donc nous allons commencer tout de suite l'épisode 2, les enfants d'Arkham. Est-ce que ça laisserait entendre qu'on pourrait voir des super méchants enfin? Ce serait plutôt cool. Et donc on s'est arrêté là où Bruce allait demander des réponses à Alfred. On va essayer de pas trop la mocher quand même. Oui, ça on connaît. Mais... on n'était pas là-bas de cœur.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce. I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us, but you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Allez,
Tell me
dis que c'est des
all
conneries.
of this is a lie.
I
Mais
wish
alors,
I
qui était
could.
sur la photo?
There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce.
Oui.
Maybe there never were.
Mais on peut changer ça. On est Batman ou pas?
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The
Allez,
truth
crache le
is,
morceau.
they were billionaires, Bruce.
Et...
You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
si je dis juste pas des conneries, j'ai surtout eu leur fric,
You
donc
kept
vous avez
their
gardé leur
secrets
C'est
from
le...
them.
I'm trying to
Point le plus
help
important.
you understand.
Then try harder.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone
Ancien maire.
was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Ouais, c'est pire que ce qu'on pense.
With Falcone and Hill.
Ouais, les deux.
I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but
Ouais.
this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't
Pourquoi faire?
stand to be around your father
à l'époque.
anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Ah oui, que ça, oui.
How could I hold this against you?
Bon,
You're
allez,
all I've got, Alfred.
c'est Alfred quand même.
Thank you. I won't
foutre
let you
Alfred à la
down
porte.
again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night.
Bah,
When the
tu
police
m'étonnes.
called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Des ennemis.
If my father was that deep in crime, he
Ouais.
would have had enemies.
Well, it's
Un
a fair
rival.
assumption. You don't think.
Ou quelqu'un qui voulait prendre sa place.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
Bon, ils ont pu faire semblant.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some
Allez,
detail
on va enquêter.
I overlooked.
Bon, je pense pas que 20 ans après, les preuves sont toujours là, mais enfin.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Péter la gueule.
I
Pourquoi?
only want to ask him one question. Why?
Hein?
My parents could have given him anything.
Mais
Why
parce que
would he
c'était pas
just
un
shoot
vrai
him?
vol.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Ouais, ceux qui l'ont engagé l'ont sûrement éliminé. Classique.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Oh baby.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are.
Semble la
You'll be
réponse
so
la plus
proud
cohérente.
to see that you took a different path.
Il y a peut-être quelque chose là derrière. Bon, on va juste regarder le cinéma. Ouais, qui a dû
I
fermer
love
depuis.
that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never
Pratique
knew
d'avoir
that.
du fric.
She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Déplacement, c'est-à-dire. Ah, ok. Avancez.
Stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this. Don't walk on me. He's making a mistake.
L'enfoiré. Oui. Personne n'a trouvé suspect que le voleur ait vidé un chargeur sur eux. Oui.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Le petit enfoiré, enfin le gros enfoiré. C'est pas vraiment petit balcon. Oh, est-ce qu'on va aller le tabasser en cellule? Enfin. Ouais, il n'aurait pas vraiment les droits pour y aller. Et Batman n'aurait pas vraiment les raisons.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Parce qu'on a tabassé au parc.
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
C'est cool, merci.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Oui.
at least tell me what this is about? Look, I'm all for blind support.
Oh, allez,
I
je
should
vais
at
dire la
least
vérité.
know what I'm getting myself into.
C'est un pote quand même.
I'm not sure,
Mais-
but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never
Ah
let
oui,
you
tout
in to
quand
see
dans l'époque.
Falcone, but must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Ah, ce serait comme si on essayait de le
I realize this
soudoyer.
is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Après, on se pouvait éviter de tirer sur Batman, ce serait cool.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he
C'est un
is,
modèle. On va s'auto-cirer les
man's a
pompes un
hero
petit
to
peu.
me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Ah oui, c'était à peu près un batarang dans la main, un truc comme ça. Ouf. Oui, oui. Ça, je pense qu'on le savait. Mhm. Oh, le Joker, ce serait bien.
The hell?
Peut-être un peu tôt
Bruce Wayne?
dans la chronologie, je n'en sais rien. Bah,
You must
But
have
the
some
shit-
clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every
il faut
other
qu'on parte
time
autant
they
les
tried to
droits
put
de
me
but.
away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Est-ce qu'on
Going back
confronte
decades.
directement?
Until you sent Joe
essayer.
Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Il
I
nie pas.
thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame
Comment
you
ça?
asked me.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big happy
Ça se trouve, c'est lui son vrai père.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think
Oh,
through
tu
it.
t'es juste pris un
Morphine's
batarang dans la
on the
main.
side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Non. Mais non. Non, tu n'auras rien. Mais je veux plus trembler, non.
here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course, you'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
Allez, pardon.
I need you alive. But only until I have answers.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne seed. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Jusqu'à ce que je le tue.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the fuck?
The bastard had to die!
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Ouais.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close.
I don't know.
Peut-être le
I
produit
hardly
chimique
recognized her when she burst in.
qui avait disparu.
So different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Ou c'est un clone maléfique.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case made justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Voyons d'abord les faits.
Harvey, we need the facts
Déjà essayer de
first.
savoir ce qui s'est passé
Simple
concrètement.
fact is she walked in and shot him.
Oui, mais pourquoi?
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr.
Bah,
District
comment
Attorney,
avec son flingue?
Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Yep.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
T'aurais pas un petit gadget de Batman sur toi?
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the
Truc
back computer for
d'analyse.
anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ah, c'est de l'autre côté. Alors comment ça marche? Bon, ça va être simple. 1 minute... Quoi? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ces textes?
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Ah, bleu, non.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I?
Non, bah ça c'est d'ici.
Mr. Wayne?
Quoique, pas vraiment.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
De quoi tu te
Sergeant,
rappelles
you have to
concrètement?
think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
Bon, le piqûre dans le cou était sûrement derrière.
Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oswald?
Cobblepot said something similar.
Je vois pas trop utiliser des produits chimiques comme ça.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Bon, allez, on va leur
I
dire.
found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
On va peut-être pas l'envoyer chier.
I'm sorry, Vicki, I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
De toute façon, toutes les réponses l'envoyer
Word
chier.
is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
On va pas donner ses sources.
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story.
Ouais, puis maintenant il est mort,
Whatever's
donc
going
ça sert
on
plus à
here,
rien.
you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Non.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Peut-être été mieux de rester silencieux. Bon, après, c'était pas des choix importants, sinon ça l'aurait indiqué dans le coin. Là. La bête Lamborghini.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on
Faire
the
une photo.
The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found to dogs. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his
C'est
chemicals.
pas les siens, t'as pas suivi,
Guess
Alfred.
that's how he'd meet his maker. Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
C'est pas ça la justice.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Enfin, X, on le savait déjà. B, peut-être.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Ah merde, c'est interactif.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Ils ont peut-être fait une overdose sur les docks. D'où l'espèce de zombie.
This refined drug is like a weapon.
Oh, d'accord.
It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
C'est tellement l'épouvantail.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind?
Go.
Fighting your wars is one thing.
Yep, go.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Ah ouais. Ils sont puissants, ce gros. Le triangulateur de quoi? Ah, sur le téléphone. Et il a besoin de drone pour ça. Oh là 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 là. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bordel? Appuyez sur A lorsque vous trouvez une partie du signal. Ah. Il y a un lieu précis. Close enough.
Find her now. Send a strong message.
Je vois bien sur l'île.
Bring me her head.
Pile poil. Oh, il cherche Catwoman, lui. Oh, oh, et un gros jaune, là, ouais.
There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
Il y a de la friture. Ah ouais. Oh, c'était facile. Parce que le curseur est pas très précis. Ah oui, non, d'accord. Il est parti
Skyline Club.
chez Falcon.
Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Ah, c'est couillu.
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking to Cobblepot. It's time he...
Autour de Batman. Et on va s'arrêter là pour ce premier épisode sur l'épisode 2. C'est d'ailleurs un petit peu bizarre d'appeler ça cet épisode. Bon, bref, pour ce premier épisode du chapitre 2 de Batman. Allez, salut et à très bientôt pour la suite.